Imagine having to use 5 different AI tools just to complete one project. One tool for research, another for strategy, another for writing, another for reviewing your work. And then you have to manually copy everything from one tool to another. But what if all of those AI assistants could actually work together with you inside the same conversation? That's exactly what I want to test today with Teamily AI. Instead of simply showing you a list of features, I'm going to give Teamily a real task and see if multiple AI agents can actually work together to turn an idea into a finished result. So let's see what happens. I'm inside the Teamily AI workspace. And the first thing that makes this different from a normal AI chatbot is the way AI agents are built directly into the conversation. With a traditional chatbot, I would normally open different tools separately, give each one the information it needs, and then manually move the results between them. Here, the idea is different. I can bring multiple specialized AI agents into the same conversation and have them work together while I remain in control. For this campaign, let's say I want to create a complete content plan for launching a new AI product. Instead of doing every step myself, I'm going to divide the project between different AI agents. I'll start with a research agent. Its job is to research the market, understand the audience, and identify useful information that we can use for the campaign. Next, I'll add a strategy agent. This agent will take the research and turn it into a proper strategy. And finally, I'll add a content agent that can use the strategy to create the actual content ideas. Now, all 3 agents are inside the same conversation. This is where Teamily becomes interesting because I don't have to copy the research from one chatbot and paste it into another. The agents can work with the same conversation and connected context. So let's give them the actual task. I'm going to tell them that we're launching an AI product and I want them to create a complete content campaign for it. The research agent can start by looking at the audience and the market. The strategy agent can then take that information and work on the positioning and campaign direction. And the content agent can use those decisions to create content ideas based on the strategy. Instead of me coordinating every step manually, the agents can work together within the same conversation. Now let's see what they come up with. The research is coming in first. We have information about the target audience, possible content directions, and the kind of messaging that could work for the campaign. Now I can ask the strategy agent to take those findings and turn them into a proper campaign plan. This is also where I can stay involved. If I don't like something, I don't have to start the entire process again. I can simply give a follow-up instruction and ask the agents to change or improve it. For example, let's say I want the campaign to focus more on creators instead of a general audience. I'll give that instruction directly in the conversation, and now the agents can adjust their work based on the new direction. This is one of the things that makes the shared context useful. I'm not repeatedly explaining the entire project to every AI assistant. The conversation already contains the information we've been working with. Now let's move to the content agent. I'll ask it to turn the strategy into actual content ideas, and instead of giving it the strategy manually, it can work from the context already created inside the conversation. Here we can see the content ideas being generated based on the research and strategy. Now let's take this one step further. I'll ask the agents to turn everything we've created into a more complete content plan. This is where we're moving from a simple conversation to an actual output. We started with an idea, then we researched it. The strategy was created from that research. The content was developed from the strategy, and now we're turning all of that into a final deliverable. This is exactly the kind of workflow that normally requires jumping between multiple AI tools. Here, the goal is to keep that entire process inside one shared conversation. And the interesting part is that I can still interact with the agents throughout the process. I'm not just pressing one button and accepting whatever the AI gives me. I can review the results, ask for changes, add new instructions, and guide the agents toward the final result. Let's say I want the content plan to be more suitable for short-form videos. I'll add that instruction now. The agents can take the existing context and modify the plan instead of starting completely from scratch. And now we have our updated content direction. So this is the final result of the workflow. We started with a simple product launch idea and used multiple specialized AI agents to research the topic, create a strategy, develop content ideas, and turn everything into a structured campaign. And all of this happened inside the same conversation. That's the main difference between Teamily AI and a traditional AI chatbot. With a normal chatbot, you're generally working with one assistant at a time. If you need another specialized AI, you may have to open another tool, explain the project again, and manually transfer the information. Teamily is built around a different idea: humans and AI agents working together inside the same conversation. You can create custom AI agents or agent teams using plain language, bring specialized agents into the same workspace, and use them to turn conversations into actual outputs and workflows. And it's not limited to content campaigns. The same concept can be used for research, documents, presentations, dashboards, web pages, workflows, and other projects. Another important part is the connected context and living memory. As the project develops, the information stays connected within the workflow. So you're not constantly rebuilding the context every time you move to another step. Teamily is also available across web, mobile, and desktop, so you can access the platform from different devices. After actually testing this workflow, what stands out to me is that Teamily isn't trying to be just another chatbot. The main idea is collaboration. You have yourself, multiple AI agents, and one shared conversation where everyone can work toward the same result. For people who regularly work on complex projects and normally have to coordinate several AI tools, this type of workflow could make the process much more organized. Of course, the best way to know whether it works for you is to try it yourself and see how it fits into your own workflow. If you want to build your own AI agent team and work with them inside one shared conversation, you can try Teamily AI through the link in the description. And that was my hands-on test of Teamily AI. Let me know what you think about this kind of human AI workflow, and I'll see you in the next video.